Finality in financial markets is not optional, it is foundational. A trade executes, a position settles, a price is discovered. Even when investors lose money, the process completes. But in the case of MMTLP, that process stopped. The trade did not settle, the position was not reconciled, and the market never reached final resolution. So the question investors are left asking is not emotional, it is procedural. Who actually has the authority to finish what was never completed? Resolution does not mean profit, it does not mean compensation, and it does not mean rewriting history. Resolution means something far simpler. Every position accounted for, every obligation reconciled, every trade brought to a procedural conclusion. In functioning markets, resolution is mechanical, not negotiable. It's important to be clear about this. Individual investors cannot resolve this. Brokers cannot resolve this on their own. Issuers cannot unilaterally close unsettled market positions, and time does not resolve halted trades. Time only creates distance, not finality. In U.S. markets, authority is distributed. Issuers create securities. Market makers provide liquidity. Clearing agencies process settlement. FINRA oversees broker-dealers. The SEC regulates the system itself. No single entity controls everything, but together they form a system that is responsible for closure. Authority exists, even if it is fragmented. This is where complexity enters. Any action taken now carries risk. Risk of precedent, risk of liability, risk of acknowledging unresolved obligations. Resolving MMTLP would require formal action, not silence. And silence is often the least risky choice for institutions. There are only a few legitimate paths forward. A mandated reconciliation process, a regulatory determination, a court-ordered unwind or settlement mechanism, or a formal accounting of obligations still outstanding. None of these are simple, but all of them are possible. What is missing is not authority, it is action. Despite the narratives, investors are not asking for guaranteed outcomes. They are asking for process, for transparency, for completion. They are asking for the same thing markets promise every participant: finality. Markets rely on trust. Trust relies on process, and process requires resolution. If a trade can be halted indefinitely without reconciliation, then the question is no longer about one security. It is about the system itself. Because unfinished trades are not just unresolved positions, they are unresolved obligations.